and commitment to the city. It's great to be back after 19 years of missing from the city of Lowell. I'm glad to be back. The minute I got a job, I jump on the plane and come back to the city. And the city has always been the heart and soul of me. My parents, friends, and for my classmates that graduated from Lowell High, it's been a great endeavor to be able to see them and spend time with them, and for them to encourage me to submit my candidacy here for the 18th district. And here's some of the things that I'm looking at here in terms of my platform. I'm looking at education, infrastructure, economy, immigration, public safety, and healthcare. When we come to an education, all of us need to have an equal opportunity. A lot of us cannot be able to afford. I, myself, can be able to go ahead and work with both of the UMass Lowell, Middlesex Community College, and the city itself to be included in Lowell High, to be able to get an opportunity, what I call from cradle to graduations. So we need to provide that opportunity for every one of our kids in the city, not just in the 18th district, but the entire city itself. Infrastructures, all of us know that the road to economic development based on our infrastructures. The city of Lowell itself, as you can see, at the inception of the Industrial Revolution, it started right here. You can see all the mills, all the buildings in downtown as an evidence of what this city once was so great about. So how do we continue this for the next century, for this century, for our future generation? That by working with the cities, working with some other technology and infrastructures companies such as Verizon, Google Cities, and so forth, so that we can be able to ask them to come in and evaluate how we can be able to upgrade our informational highway for all technology, especially when we have so many great companies that's going to come in here. Chronos is going to be 1700s, so it's going to put a lot of demands on our internet infrastructures. Economy. Regardless of what we're looking at here, the city, about 8 months ago, the unemployment rate was at 5.6 unemployment, and now it gets down to about 3.9. The unfortunate about the 3.9 percentage of the unemployment, half of those are underemployed. What do I mean by underemployed? No, that half of the percentage of the people that are working are not working full times. They have to get the 2 jobs, the second job in order to support their families. So we need to be able to work with the cities, with nonprofit organizations like Cmaa and so forth, in order to provide a much better vocational, so that our citizens, our students, to have those knowledge in order to compete not only for the city, not only for the state, but it's also globally regarding to that. Immigrations. The city of Lowell itself, as you know, have about 18 plus speaking dialect. It's one of the most beautiful city, diversity melting pot in the United States. We need to be able to go ahead and capture it, and working with our federal government, with our state government, with our local government, in order to provide a better, sensible policy that every one of us can be able to be here working freely without the fear of the federal government or anyone to be able to tell you you cannot work here in the United States because of your legal status. Public safety. Public safety, as of recently, as we all know, there's so many shootings in our area here. That is not acceptable. That is not acceptable. We must be able to work with the police department, with our public safety agencies, and with the community in order to educate that in order to be able to live in a harmonic way in the life in this city, we must learn how to respect one another. And that comes with education. We need to work with all of these folks here like Cmaa in order to develop some sort of educational to inform everybody that public safety is the number one thing for us to live in a good communities. Last, in terms of healthcare, a lot of us, someone I spoke to earlier, healthcare is increasing dramatically. By the next 5 years, it will increase more than 300%. How are we going to combat that? We need to work with everyone in order to get a sensible, to reduce in terms of commerce, to reduce the price of healthcare, because our senior citizen in the next 10 years, we're going to have more citizens living in the United States than anywhere else because of the aging infrastructures, the aging senior citizens. We need to have a better health care so that we can be able to take care of them. Last, if not least, I want to go ahead and give a little bit of my background, why I stepped away from the city of Lowell for 19 years. I graduated from Lowell High in 91. So I went into school at Norwich University in the Bachelor of Peace War and Diplomacy. And after that, I went down to Georgia and spent the last 19 years down there working, developing, having a family and so forth. While I was in Georgia, I earned a master's degree in information system management. And currently, I am a doctoral candidate in information security. Last, in terms of where I've been working right now, I'm working for a financial institution as a senior analyst in IT disaster recovery. So you're talking about risk. I am well familiar with all the risks. So having said that, let me go ahead and summarize why I am telling you what my platform, what I intend to do for the city, because of the knowledge that I have, because of the experience that I have, and because I know that I can be able to change and help improve the infrastructures, the ailing infrastructures here, including the educational systems that I so dearly loved. Because in the last 5 years before I came up here, I spent 5 years as an associate dean at a college level. So I do firmly understand in terms of infrastructures, the risk that we're taking as in the community, and the educations that I can be able to deliver to everyone here in the city of Lowell. So, thank you.